All right, guys, for 15 and 16, we're just taking a look at this one. Hopefully, this is kind of fresh in your mind. Remember, what we're looking for this is we got to be able to find M and B. M is always the number in front of X. B is always a number by itself. So this one, we get M is 2, and we get B is -3. Now, make sure with my movement, we always have it as a fraction because this tells me that I'm going to go up 2 into the right one. Now, because this is an inequality sign, remember what happens with an inequality sign. We now have to determine if it's a solid or dotted line. Okay, so no line underneath it means that it is a dotted line. If there's lines underneath it, like these, then it better be a solid line. All right, and so if we take a look here, there's a line underneath it. So now this tells me that it is a solid line. Then I have to decide which direction to shade. Remember, this is not left or right anymore. We're talking y's. So if I have y is greater than, then we're going to shade up. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's greater than or equal to. If we have y is less than, so pointing to the left, okay, for either of them, then this tells me to shade down from B. These are both from B. Okay. So once I have this, I'm taking a look. I want y's that are, it's pointing. I want y's that are greater. So greater y's go up. Once you have those, now we just begin. So I'm going to begin at -3. We're going to put my dot. And then from here, it tells me to go. And remember, B goes up or down, guys. Okay, so pay attention to that. And then we're going to go up to, so sorry. We're going to go up to over 1. So there's my dot there. Okay. And if you want, you can keep going. So I can go up 2 again, over 1. That's the movement for all of them. You could keep going so that you have a nice straight line. And then remember, this is a solid line. So let's make it a nice solid line. And then from here, yes, I know it's funky and I know it's kind of confusing, but we're talking about shading up. And I know you're telling me, well, coach, there's really only left or right. I understand that, but it's still, we're still able to figure it out, not too hard. Still always go to B, guys. Always go to B. So here's B, and I know I'm going to shade up. So I'm going to shade up, straight up, okay, which now really puts me over on the left side. So I'm going to shade in this area, which now tells me that any point in this area is a solution. So if it's in the shaded area, then we know that it is a solution to our problem.